everyone. Hey. Welcome back to another exciting edition as the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show. We're live here usually every Sunday. And today I'm so excited. Being your proud host, my name is Precious Williams. I am the Killer Pitchmaster. Now, why should you listen to me? Why should you come back every Sunday? Because as a Killer Pitchmaster, I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. If you've already seen Shark Tank, you've already watched my work in action. I create the most killer elevator pitches, media pitches, investor pitches, sales pitches, interview pitches, and speaker pitches. What I want is to show you where the money resides. Where the money resides. It resides in having a killer pitch that what slays all competition. Now, as you can see in the background, that's me when I'm trying to look like my little corporate cute. But every time you see me, I usually look different by the hair and everything because that's part of my brand is to embrace difference, not to tolerate it, but to embrace all that makes you uniquely you. And to not have you doing the kind of speaking that just sounds like everybody else and gets you treated like everybody else. Average, random, and ordinary. So in Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show, today's episode is all about celebrating International Women's Day in 2022. Queens, events, and you. And so International Women's Day is on March 8th, 2022, and I believe that is Tuesday. So my reason for bringing this forth is because as we get ready to go into this week and in Women's History Month here in the United States, I want to take time to recognize those queens who've made such a difference in my life, such a difference in the lives of so many people. So today I want to spend the time recognizing queens, and I want you all to come and bring me the queens that you think should be recognized, our sheroes. And so in anticipation of March 8th, I actually have 3 speaking engagements on March 8th. Now, to be honest with you, I'm usually always booked on March 8th, right? When I in March 8th, 2020, I was in Halifax, Nova Scotia, speaking at IFOMA's event. I was a keynote speaker. And so last year, I don't remember what it was, but I remember Halifax, Nova Scotia, just because my flight got in late, my luggage didn't arrive, and I had to get on stage with I looked tall up from the flow up, and no one cared. They really loved the message that I was giving. And so this year, with so much happening, I thought I'd share some things with you about why International Women's Day is so important and why Women's History Month is so important. So as some of you know, I just came back from the Heels to Deals book tour. The pre-launch of our book, Heels to Deals. And so we had it in Boston, Massachusetts on Friday. So on Thursday, I had the privilege of speaking at the Luminaries hashtag In This Together Summit. The Luminary was started by CEO Kate Luzio as event space, co-working space, and a place for women to all have a seat at the table. And so they went from just being luminary to now we are luminary. We all are luminary. And so she is shining a light on women entrepreneurs, women in corporate America, giving opportunities to women to be surrounded by other women that they once never thought they'd be in the rooms with. Well, now you're in those rooms. So in this Together Summit, Kate spoke first, and then I had the privilege of speaking right after her to hype the crowd, but also to share what the luminary has done in my life, what the women, the queens have done for me. When I entered the luminary, I was on an illumination grant, so I was there for free because I was just getting my business off the ground and remembering who I am. And I didn't know if I really was a killer pitch master anymore. I was just trying. And from the time I walked through that door and the time that I spent with Kate Luzio, next thing I knew, I was speaking at different events. Next thing I knew, I was, one of my clients was Yelp. Next thing I knew, we shot a MasterCard priceless ad campaign that came out last year, this month. And she just blessed me. I was on the Black History Month panel. I've been able to speak at different events and be supported as I grew my business. And now I'm a proud member. And now I also pay for the membership of another queen because I know what the Luminary did for me. So I want to give a shout out to Kate Luzio. Another her other queen. So I told y'all we were just in Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, so wait a minute. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. It says that my stream isn't showing up on LinkedIn. It's an issue with LinkedIn. Try ending the broadcast and creating a new one, or just remove this destination. So what I'll do is I'll remove. I just don't know what to do. I've never had that happen. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing up. So I'm not sure what to do. Hold on. Edit. Let me see. Okay. So I'll remove and then save changes. My apologies, everyone. I'm not sure why, so I might have to end this and come back to it. But now I'm a little worried about what to do because LinkedIn didn't show up. So let me see if I can add it again and just give me just understand, y'all. Sometimes things happen with LinkedIn. So I hope that you all can see me. And again, um, I wasn't expecting that, so just bear with me, y'all. I've never had LinkedIn totally shut down. Anyway, so with the Heels to Deals, as you can tell, it was compiled by Heidi Solomon Orlick, and our publisher was Bridget McGowan of BMC Talks. So let me show you. There's 33 women on here, 33 women's stories about being successful in B2B sales, right? And so we come from all walks of life. And what is so, I'm so proud because as you look at this, right? I'm in here with the best and the brightest in business today, business sales today. And so let me share with you all. Here I am on page 9. Oh, wait, I don't know if you can see it. Page 9. Y'all see me? Yes, converting conversations into currency. So it really details how I even got into sales. And when people say commission only, you're like, I don't want to do that. But when my back was against the wall, I learned how to sell and how to sell myself and how to sell others. And so being the killer pitch master, even though we were having we had a tour of Boston on Friday and got ready for pictures, and then we had the event that was huge at More Than Words bookstore. I can't tell you when I walked into the space, it was so gorgeous. And I knew my friends were coming and they were texting me, oh, we're gonna be late, but they were coming and they came. And when we started the event, I was asked the first question, I had to set it off. But it really was like, what would surprise me most about being a woman in sales? And why does this all have to do with International Women's Day and Women's History Month? Well, the truth is, for a long time, Black women were not included as women, or our achievements weren't seen as big as other women. And so you can imagine me standing up there and looking out. And yes, I've been through a lot of things, but my past is not something I need to be ashamed of. Everybody has a past. However, when you see me today, I'm that full figure diva who can tell you where the money reside, where the money reside, because I love what I do. And as I stand on this stage and look out at the audience, I'm not ashamed of my figure. I'm not ashamed of the things I've gone through because I am successful today and we need to start the message forward. I'm starting from a place of power, not lack. And so being a woman in business, successful woman in sales, to open up and see that I am the second story featured, that means a lot to me, and 33 is my line number, and it's a number that means a lot to me. So y'all see me, I got on the 33, my 33. Wait, I don't know if you can see it. Y'all know I'm not good at trying to get all that together, but anyway. So the reason why we're having the Keep It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show today and really focusing on celebrating International Women's Day in 2022 is because I want you all, as my distinguished guests, to come on and share the women in your lives who've made a huge impact. I want you to nominate yourself. I want to share. I want you to share with us. I read every comment out loud because I want to speak truth to power. And your name has power, and what you do has power. If you're a nonprofit, if you're in a nonprofit, if you are in corporations, companies, nonprofits, foundations, put yourself out there. If you're self-employed, if you're just getting started, put your name out there. God gave you your name, your higher power. You were born with a purpose, and now it's time to put it out there. So when I started as a killer pitch master, it had nothing to do with just putting myself out there, because if my clients were successful, it wouldn't mean anything. So let me tell you, one of my newest clients, I was coming back from Boston, right? And I'm reading this book as I'm coming back, right? And I'm getting so inspired. So right before I got on Amtrak, I was at the Boston Public Library just putting in that work, working on these pitches. And I sent one of my pitches to a good friend of mine. We're both in the same group together. I sent her this pitch, which she's hoping to pitch to a big network, right? I sent it to her. Do you know within 1 hour she wrote me back, "Oh my God, this is perfect. Oh my God." And that made me feel good because this is a woman who already has films out there, who already, but she loved what I wrote. Why? Because I love talking about things that most people are ashamed of or think won't matter. And I'm like, yo, it's time to embrace it all. So today, as we celebrate International Women's Day on March 8th, 2022, I want to share the women who've been so good to me. So we start off with Kate Luzio, CEO of Luminary, which is in Midtown Manhattan. And again, it says I'm not showing up on LinkedIn. So I'll remove this, guys. I have no idea why LinkedIn isn't working, but I will delete it and just see what happens. I don't know what to say. LinkedIn has been having a little issues, but we live us from LinkedIn. So anyway, let me just say this. Heidi Solomon Orlick, who put together this book, she has over $500 million in sales. She also runs Girls Who Sell. So this book is about teaching the next generation of women in sales. And you don't have to look like the standard guy or what. I don't show up in suits. I show up as colorful and as bright as I want to be because I know that my voice matters, my story matters, where I come from matters, and I'm going to bring it all to the table, right? I got to thank of Bridget McGowan of BMC Talks, who's the publisher of this. And then look at all these beautiful women. Like, yo, let me give a shout out to my co-authors because I think it's time y'all need to know who they are. Samantha McKenna. Then you have Alice Kemper. You have me. You have Stella Ignana. You have Shawanda Roberts. You have Caitlin Gill, Lori Dunn, Shruti Kapoor, Tony Portman, Annie Roche Newborn, Bryn Tillman, Catherine McConnell, Sandy Zen, Vicky Gurney, Jen Ferguson, Amelia Taylor, Natasha D'Souza, Jennifer Ives, Jenny Anderson Frazier, Liz Hyman, Michelle Baker, Wesleyan Greer, Anita Nielsen, Chantel George, Sisters in Sales, Janice B. Gordon, Megan Killian, Christina Brady, Jeanette Baker, Leslie Burnett, hold on, and who set this off? The forward was Jill Conrad, who was a sales strategist, speaker, and author, and she did the forward. Another forward was done by Lori Richardson, president, Women Sales Pros, founder. She Sells Summit in Boston. Y'all know what time it is. I want to speak and let you know that these women matter. And so I hope that I can read your comments because LinkedIn is having problems. I'm gonna try to see if I can link it again. If not, y'all, we will move on and I'll just put this back on LinkedIn a little bit later. Let's see if we can do it, y'all. My apologies if it seems disjointed. LinkedIn has popped out twice, so it's different. So let me see what my esteemed guests are saying. I want to know who the sheroes are. So we have our Facebook user. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't know your name because it just says Facebook user. Coming from a place of power knowledge, you better believe it. The women who inspired me are my mother and my grandmother. You better believe it. You better believe it. And so, if anyone has any more comments, because LinkedIn is where most of the comments usually come from, but it's been acting up a little bit today. And so, I also want to share with you some of the events that are coming up on International Women's Day that I want to put y'all on some game with, right? So, so to start off International Women's Day 2022, I will be speaking and I'll be doing a free session with a group on Facebook, the Be Live movement. And it's how to pitch to an angel investors to grow your business with me. As you can see, it's scrolling across the comments. And I want you all to, go to the group and just, and register, just to be a part of the group. And that's how you can get to see me because we're going live at 11 a.m. I would love to see you all there and just support me, how to pitch to angel investors. A lot of people want to know how to pitch, and so we're going to do it specifically on angel investors. It'll be about 30 to 45 minutes. So come in, be a part of this group. And the Be Live group is all about bringing the right experts to you who are going to give you fluff and BS. So as a killer pitch master, I am honored to be a part of this. Here is something else that I'll be a part of. So that's at 11 a.m. Later in the day, the Heels to Deals author event. So you're going to meet each one of us as authors who are part of this book. The women's names I just set out to you. We have author day. And so you'll get to hear from each and every one of us as authors about why our chapter means a lot to us and what we hope will have an impact on the world, especially on women of our generation and the girls who come behind us, who are going to be sales mavens. And so, please, that's another event free. The things that scrolling across the screen. It's the Heels to Deals Author Day event. It's virtual. And so click on that link or get that link. Or if you're unable to click on the links, just post in the comments you like the link for how to pitch to angel investors or the Heels to Deals Author Day event, because you need to come in and hear why we did this. And if y'all had been at the Boston event, it was packed. It was packed, and I was so happy. I'd like to thank the following women who showed up for me and for the other authors. Bobby of Innovation Women. She was there, showed up for me, and I'm a proud member of Innovation Women. Catherine Rose of Wise Her and now Get Wise, where I'm an expert on her platform. We've had much success together, and she and I worked on, and that's how her pitch got her to one of the top 15 startups in a competition last year. So out of 100, she was in the top 15. I'm so proud of her. Uh, I'd like to thank Mama Marzuk, who is a financial representative at New York Life. I'd like to thank Lori Brooks and her husband for showing up. Lori has a tech show and a tech podcast. It's a wonderful show to be on. And I'm just so proud that her and her husband showed up. I know I'm blanking on some other people. Oh, Monica showed up, and I'm going to be on her podcast, I think later on this month. And I know there's some people I'm blanking on, but I was just so happy. And later on, Mama and I went to dinner at Stephanie's, which was around the corner from the hotel we were staying at, that I was staying at. And so, to the other authors who showed up, we had a Queen Shruti who showed up from India. We had another queen who showed up from the UK. So this is why it's a big deal. I'm a 3-time #1 best-selling author. And I saw value in being aligned with women in sales, B2B sales, who've been successful, millions of dollars in sales, top sales women. And that's why I think it's important. So if you want to hear from the other authors and why you should purchase the book, Heels to Deals, or if you have a company, corporation, nonprofit, or foundation, there's a way to even get the books in bulks for the women at your company and the queens at your company. And then finally, I'll be speaking at Albany State University. So they have something called Girlpreneur, and Albany State University is a historically Black institution, and they're having an event called Empowering Black Female Collegiate Entrepreneurs on International Women's Day. The link is in the comments. It's free. So these are great events for you all to, just see me, test my gangster, see the women that I surround myself with, because it's International Women's Day, and I want to show you the women who are in my network. And I know that my loved ones and followers and friends and clients are going to show up. So it'd be great for you to see the people that I actually rock with. And so if you know of a Black collegiate female who's interested in entrepreneurship, has thoughts about it, or has already started her business, please give her this link because it's a free event. I'm going to be speaking along with Dr. Kathleen Munns, who is a Spelman. She's a soror of mine from Spelman College. She is a professor in entrepreneurship at Albany State University. And I'm so thankful. And also with Kezia, who, is just, oh God, you have the triple threat coming through. I'm telling y'all, you got the triple threat coming through. And so we're gonna give it to them raw. So if you know a Black collegiate females, invite them, come yourself and see why Albany State University went so hard to have us. And also, I want to thank Georgia Tech for giving us the grant to have this. To also, I mailed books to Albany State University. So to the women in attendance, get ready. Your books are coming. My first book is Bad Bitches Empower Bitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only. So I'm going to give a shout out to Dr. Kathleen Munns, professor at Albany State University, to Kezia, who is going to be my fellow speaker at Albany State University. I want to give a shout out to Albany State University, Spelman College, Morehouse College, George Washington University, Columbia University, Harvard University, Harris-Stowe State University. These are the colleges and universities that I am proud to be associated with and to speak at, right? And so I want you all to check out the three places. And I also made a mistake, actually speaking 4 times. So I'm also a part of another group. And as soon as I get the flyer, I'll send it to you all. So it's 4 times I'm speaking. I'm speaking at 8:30 to 9. I'll be speaking for like a few minutes from 8:30 to 9:30 with a prestigious international group. And then at 11 o'clock, I will be speaking for the Be Live movement. It's a free event. And again, it's how to pitch to angel investors. It's a 30 to 45-minute event. Come with your questions. I got answers. And then, the Heels to Deals Day authors event. You see the link there. And if this is going by so fast, just say in the comments, Precious, I need the link to this event. Be very specific about the links that you need. If you want to come to all four, just say all four and I'll drop it under your name in the comment, okay? And then finally, there's Albany State University. So it's an empowerment event that's for Black collegiate females interested in entrepreneurship. If they already have a company, bring them. So from any of the colleges and universities, come through. I don't care what school you go to. If you're a Black collegiate female, come through. You're going to learn some wonderful things. And, you're dealing with the best and the brightest in entrepreneurship. So we're going to show you the way. Anyway, let me check out and see what my esteemed guests are saying. And again, this episode is all about, and the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show is about celebrating International Women's Day in 2022. It is very important that we celebrate women this entire month, but on International Women's Day, let's celebrate women around the world, right? Who are doing it big. So drop it in the comments. Who should we be celebrating and why? Self-nominate. I want to put people on blast today. Let's get it. Let me see what my LinkedIn. Let me see what I see. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me go up, y'all. Okay. Winsome. Amen. Thank you, Queen. Okay. Facebook users. My name is Tracy Price. I'm a special educator, tutor, speaker, and budding writer, just to name a few. Thank you so much, Tracy. Who do you nominate? Who should we be celebrating today? Shaky, please let me know if I'm saying your name right. Or is it Key or Shaky? Let me know. Heels to Deals. What a fun title. I think so too, Queen. And when you see the 33 women in it, straight heels to deep. What you know? Cherie, Darnice Burnell. Oh, so glad to have you here. Greetings from Burrell Worldwide, Beverly Hills. I'm trying to tell y'all, PR and Beverly Hills. Y'all need to know this queen. I'm telling you, we need to celebrate her. Because how many of us know someone who's had a 30-year plus career in public relations in Beverly Hills? This woman is incredible. So I would definitely check her out because she's worked with the best and the brightest, and she knows how to get that right PR for your brand, your book, your business, your product or service. Check her out. I'm telling you, Queen, please put the link to find more about you in the comments because we all want to know about Burrell Worldwide, Beverly Hills, PR. Hold on, let me see what my queens are saying. Shilpi Singh. I would like to nominate myself. Shilpi, let us know. Tell us why we should honor you for Women's History Month, and Special International Women's Day. We want to know. I'm glad you nominated yourself. Put us on blast. Put us on game as to why we should know about you and why you impacting the world. I love that Shilpi did that. She's, I'm nominating myself. I know that's right. Helena. Hey, beautiful. I need the link to all four. Queen, I'm gonna make sure you got it. Okay. Let's see, Megan. Okay. Megan. Yes, we're here for this celebration. Megan, I'm so glad you're here. This queen is with International Association of Women. And when I tell y'all, if you're looking for the type of organizations that celebrate women all year long, ways to promote them, put them out there, I'm telling you, check out International Association of Women, IAW, because that's an organization you need to be a part of. Megan, can you drop tea about International Association of Women? Because we need to know. And we're celebrating you, and we're celebrating International Association of Women. Did you hear that? International Association of Women. Women all over the world. They got global members. They have a pitch competition. They have ways to promote yourself. They will put you on social media, things like that, because they're what they stand by is really celebrating women entrepreneurs, women in corporate America, and letting your light shine. Go to International Association of Women. Megan, put it in the comments. You know what time to do. Facebook user, Queen. I need to know who this Facebook user is. Please let me know your name. We should celebrate you because you are a powerhouse. You better believe it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I want to celebrate all the amazing women who blessed me to get to where I am today. I thank you. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Let me. Love my queen. Thank you, daughter Queen. All right, Mother B. www.burrellworldwide.com. Registration closing soon. Beverly Hills Executive Boot Camp, which is produced by Burrell Worldwide. Registration now open. As y'all can see, it's on Eventbrite. /E Boot Camp Beverly Hills March 12th Strategic Business Planning tickets. So you all go to Eventbrite and check this out. It is very important that if you all want to go higher, you need to be around higher individuals, right? So when you start, you're doing your everything, cheap bottle washer and all that kind of stuff. But as your business starts to grow, you need to associate with those who will pull you up because they see that you're doing it. You're willing to put in the work and the time. They'll show you how to, whatever you're pricing your things at now, you might be underpricing yourself. You might be targeting the wrong target market. This is a great opportunity to go to a boot camp where you are going to be taught by the freaking best to have ever done. Mother B, I'm gonna stop, okay? Because I know you're gonna drop that T on them. Rhonda! Great Sunday to all. Great Sunday to you, Queen. This episode is all about celebrating International Women's Day 2022. And we want to know from you, who are the women we should be celebrating on International Women's Day and all month? Drop that T. And girl, please self-nominate because we want to know the T. Shelby. Okay. Been a single mother with 15-year-old girl. I've been able to climb the corporate success ladder. Shots fire! Boom, 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 boom. Work-life balance is not easy, but because of my daughter's support, I've been able to handle it well. You better go, Queen. She'll be. That's what we're talking about. And Queen, let us know your company or the company that you're working with as you climb that corporate ladder. We want to support you, and that's what we're talking about. We're giving a clap to Burrell Worldwide Beverly Hills. We're giving Shilpi, we're clapping for her. We're clapping for International Association of Women. Y'all queens, drop that T. We want to know who we celebrating. Because we're putting you on, we're putting you out there today. We're putting you on Front Street. Tasmir! Self-nominated. I work with entrepreneurs on starting and completing their business plans that will ultimately result in increased sales. Where the money reside? More solid partnerships and collaborations and accountability. I have worked with clientele as far as the Netherlands. Did y'all see that? This is an African American queen who is here with me in the New York City area. We're both members of the Luminary. And I have worked with Tasmir as a judge for her pitch competition, Brunch Pitch, right? And I was able to judge two of her competitions and one with one of the casting directors for Shark Tank. So Tasmir is the truth. She's with the DM firm. Tasmir, you need to drop that T on how we can get in contact with you. Because her pitch competitions aren't fluff at all, right? Like, so I did one that we did in Harlem. The last one that we did was a blackout brunch pitch redemption. And so when I tell you we had a meal that was created by a food griot, and so it was delicious. The place where we had it was amazing. And we got to watch 3 or 4 rounds of pitching before we got to judge. And when we chose the winner, it was clear that he was the winner. And so, Tasmir, I'm so happy you're here. And let me tell you something about Tasmir. I had a happy hour at Luminary, and she showed up virtually and stayed the entire time. Thank you. That's what support is. That's why I support you, Tasmir. Malika, hey, precious. Hey, Malika. If y'all don't know, Malika, are you self-nominating yourself? Because we want to know who are your sheroes. Who should we be celebrating all month long, especially on International Women's Day? And yes, you can self-nominate because drop that T. We want to know more about you too, Malika. So Malika is a former client of mine, and when I tell you, her career trajectory is incredible, right? She is a speaker, a trainer. Malika, drop that T. I don't want to say too much. I want them to get that fever for that flavor. Give us that pitch. But also, who are the sheroes in your life? Because you're shero in mine too. Okay. Flowers to mother daughter to you, mother daughter queen. I celebrate you, precious. With Killer Picture Master. Thank you so much. I'm so thankful. Let's see. Okay, let me go down here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mother B. Megan, check us out at www.iawomen.com. We're celebrating women next weekend during Together We Rise, a virtual summit. Lots of networking, professional development, and a pitch competition. Free tickets for precious. Oh, snap, y'all, get at it. Oh, yo. Oh. Y'all, we get free tickets to the IAW. The IAW Together We Rise Summit. Y'all get the tickets there too. So y'all have heard about my events. Now you heard about IAW. Now you heard about Burrell Worldwide with their boot camp. Y'all, you're in the right space, and that's why the Keep It Real with the Killer Pitch Master show is the place to be on Sundays, right? And I want you all to know that I don't hang with lames. I don't hang with average, random, and ordinary. We don't. When people are offering things for free, remember there was a time when my phone did not ring, no one called, and I used pitching as a way to get me out of poverty and turning my purpose into what profits. And so again, we're showing you how to make heals to deals. Now you've been invited to events by me, by Burrell Worldwide PR in Beverly Hills, the boot camp, and now International Association of Women. Thank you so much. You queens are just, I don't want to cry because y'all know I go ham and cheese on it, okay? Thank you, Megan. Farah. Hi, Precious L. Williams. Hey, Queen. Farah, we want to know from you, who are the women that we should celebrate this entire month, and especially on International Women's Day? And yes, you can self-nominate. We want to speak their names. We want to put their names out there because we're so proud of what women are doing all around the world. Drop that T on us, Queen. Rhonda, this is great information. You are loving on us. I'm gonna love on you all day, every day, because y'all love on me. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda, Rhonda, I don't see you nominate. Yeah, Shelby. Della Leaders Club. So that's what I'm saying about it. Shelby, thank you so much. For some reason, I had DLC, but I could not remember what the first word was. So Shilpi was bringing up, so from 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will be on an event on International Women's Day with the Della Leaders Club. And it's all about celebrating women. And I'm actually going to be speaking for a few minutes, right? Because we have so many women around the world who are doing it big. And so from 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, we going in. And I'll make sure you all get the link when I have it, okay? And it's coming. Okay. LinkedIn user Shirley Chisholm. I live in Brooklyn. We have a post office named after Shirley Chisholm. I believe she was the first Black woman to ever run for president in the United States. She was a congresswoman, and she was dope. And she's like what she said, unbothered, unbossed. Oh, I'm telling you, she wasn't to play with. Like, I come from that school. Yes, praise God for Shirley Chisholm, our sheroes who walk so we can fly. Tasmir, okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me just scroll down. Founder of the DM Firm and co-founder of Brunch Pitch. DM Firm, www.dmfirmnyc.com. On IG at the DM Firm. Number and her extension. Joshua, thank you so much for being here. Asia Corbett, y'all. So Joshua, tell us more about Asia Corbett, because we don't want to just say her name. We want to tell people why we celebrate her all month, and especially on International Women's Day. Joshua, thank you so much for being here. We got kings in the house, y'all. Ronald, Annie Easley. Ronald, thank you so much for being here too. Can you share with us about Annie Easley? We want to know about our queen who we celebrating. Farah, shoot. I self-nominate myself. I'm a nurse, career coach, and founder of International Nurse Coach. Been a nurse for 16 years. You better, sweet 16. Bam! A mom of 2 young kids, director of education, master's in education, and a doctoral student. DNP, a mentor to new graduate nurses. Farah, you better drop that T. We're going to give it up for Farah. Farah, that's how you self-nominate. The queens who've been self-nominating, this is what I love. Put yourself out there. Yes, we celebrate all women and other women, but if you got to throw your name in there, because you are making it happen. You're making an impact. Self-nominate, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. Malika. Sending you love, precious. Thank you for always raising women up. I serve unapologetically for my zones of joy and genius and support-driven servant, leading women in doing the same with authenticity and integrity. Malika, you know, clap for the heavyweight champ. And Malika, make sure that you drop your link so that people can get in contact with you. Because what you all are doing, honestly, is pitching yourselves, because there are women and men on here who are looking and will look later and want to check you out and see what you're doing and want to buy. Okay, because where the money resides, where the money resides. If you're, let me give you a tip. If you're ever given an opportunity to introduce yourself or to put yourself out there, take that opportunity and run. I need you to nominate yourself. I need you to nominate others. But I especially want you to nominate yourself, because I want you to see, we look at celebrities all day long, but you are a celebrity and you need to carry yourself like that. I truly believe that I'm the best in the world at what I do. Yeah. Gertrude. Let me see. Hi, precious. Hey, Gertrude. Now, as y'all know, periodically Gertrude will come on here, and if y'all don't know, my first speaking engagement out of the Bowery Mission Women's Center was at Bottomless Closet, and and I was scared. I was nervous. I was like, "Oh my God, I've been away from speaking for real, for 2 years, and here I am speaking." And it was standing room only. And Gertrude was right there, and it was standing room only, and we were going so hard and so long that they put us out. But because of that great experience that I had with Pam Coolness and her staff, and Melissa Nordgren and her staff from Bottomless Closet, I was able to be introduced to Viacom, to InStyle Magazine, to Saturday Night Live. I'm telling you, these are the women. The reason why I'm speaking these women's names is because look what happened. My one speaking engagement, where I spoke for free, led to an influencer contract with a lingerie company. It led to paid speaking engagement with corporate. Y'all don't want the smoke. I'm telling you, women been hooking me. Thank you. Sheree. Barbara Jordan and Gwen Eiffel. Yes! Barbara Jordan and Gwen Eiffel, titans of the industry. Let's clap for the heavyweight champs. Barbara Jordan and Gwen Eiffel. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, Queen. That's what I'm talking about, Queen. These are our sheroes. Yitty! Yes! Yitty, you better nominate yourself before I have to call you out. Glad you're here, Queen. Farrah, thank you for doing what you do. Well, we got to praise God, because I'm gonna tell y'all, years ago I used to be very transactional. I was telling this to my friend Omama, who's with New York Life. We had dinner on Friday night right after the Boston event, and I said, "Who I am today is not who I used to be. I promise you. I really believe in the power of relationships now." And I just wanted to build it before you start asking for business. You know what I mean? Because I want people to know I'm real and I'm genuine. You know what I mean? And so thank you for thank you for doing what you do. That's God changing my heart and showing me that without relationships, you ain't really got much. I don't care how much money you got. Okay, hold on. Y'all coming fast and furious. Hold on, let me do this. Joshua, precious, I need you to come into my interview series, Empowering Her. Ooh, Joshua. Okay. Get in my DMs. Let's talk about that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you all see that when you're a blessing to others, things will come to you? I promise you. I promise you. Remind me to tell you about what happened at the Heels to Deals event. Something incredible happened that I'm still stunned by. Self-nominate. Rhonda, you better self-nominate. www.3evisions.com. Changing the way business demonstrates customer service. I have 25 plus years in the customer service industry. I am a change agent for a positive customer experience, training individuals on how to be the best customer service representative to all. Queen, we all dealt with some customer service representatives that haven't been as well as they could have. But I thank you for realizing that customer service is a game changer. If people have a positive experience and things happen along the way, people are willing to chalk it up like, okay, that's a one-time thing. And also being aware that customer service is a tough job. It's tough. It's a tough position. And to stay with a smile on your face and to keep helping others even when they're at their worst. I'm proud, Rhonda, that you nominated yourself. Clap for the heavyweight champ. We need people. And Rhonda, make sure we have your link, your details, or your link to your website. Come through. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. And Yenny, you need to drop that T. Rena. Hey, Rena. Hi, Queen. You're an inspiration. And so are you, Rena. So are you. You all may not know this, but Rena and I were trying to get together for my birthday. And we found out we found out wind up that entire day just trying to get together, right? And when I tell you we had a virtual Zoom meeting, she bought me my lobster meal from Brooklyn Lobster, and we just chopped it up, and it was an amazing experience. And so yes, although I don't meet everyone in person, when I do, I'm grateful that we have Zoom and was it Blue Jeans and WebEx and all these sort of things, so I can still meet with people and they can meet me. Thank you for a wonderful birthday dinner with you, Rena. I love you and I thank you. Malika! Yes, let's clap for these queens. At Sharon Washington, dope, master marketer extraordinaire. Sharon Washington, I think she's 3p.com. Wait, no. Y'all need to check out Sharon Washington. She's all that in a bag of chips. And I went to her event, the Blue Experience, I think it was 2 years ago. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? She knows how to show you how to market like a boss. Do you hear me? Hold on. It's running fast. At Dr. Malvi Kaler, Queen, I'm probably saying it wrong because I don't know who that is. Please let us know in the comments. At Gertrude Mache, World Changers. Like, yes, give them a class. Let's clap for all these women. At Sharon Washington, at Dr. Malvi Kaler, at Gertrude Mache, World Changers. Thank you for saying that. Joshua, I highlight women in leadership, sales, founders, recruiting, etc. I started it to empower the girls I teach, but everyone is getting so much out of it by seeing successful professionals. You better believe it. That's why Women's History Month, the International Women's Day, is so important. Some of our youth, unless they see it, they won't believe it. And sometimes in the Black community, the only ways it seems like we can make it is through entertainment and sports, and those are great, but we're also great in business too. We're also great in a lot of other fields, gaming, all sorts of things. And so if they need to see that we're like Visa, we're everywhere you want to be. We are fencers, we are Olympic champions, we are talented in so many different ways. We are authors, we have great networks, and we're just bomb at our craft. And so thank you so much, Joshua. Rhonda, hold on, y'all. Blessings to you, precious. Thank you. No, thank you. Geneva, glad you're here, Queen. I can't wait to meet you. Speaking that in my future, your energy is amazing. Thank you so much, Geneva. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Joshua, just sent you a connect request and a message. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Joshua. Y'all see how Joshua on it? I said, get in that DM. He said, I'm on it. Yeti. Let me nominate myself. Yeah, you didn't really have a choice, Queen. You didn't really have a choice. www.paradigmdoulas.com. I'm a birth and postpartum doula and a community health worker. I created a doula certification program as a way to increase the amount of community doulas in our country and improve maternal and infant mortality rates. We got to give it up. Give it up for Guinea. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Doulas are very important. They're very important. And we do need to bring down the maternal and infant mortality rates. And by having doulas there, that can be an insurance against that, making sure you're taking care of yourself, making sure that the birthing process is is less painful as possible, and that you're doing all that you need to bring your baby into the world safely. Okay. Farah, BK, what? I gotta check out that lobster. Oh yeah, Brooklyn lobster, baby, some Flatbush. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. It's delish. Okay, Rita said, okay, so nominating compassionate leadership coach. I teach how to use compassion and accountability in equal measure, starting with self-compassion and self-accountability. RenaDelavy.com. Y'all see she dropped that. She said, let me make sure y'all see my website link. So come check her out. Rena, thank you. Self-nominate. That's what I'm talking about. Rhonda, email 3evisions at gmail.com, website 3evisions.com, Instagram 3evisions. You better drop that tea like it's hot. Okay, y'all, hold on. Rena loves celebrating you. Well, I listen, me, I was typing up with you, and that lobster girl was delish. Look at Shireen, yes! Celebrating all the women in my family is where I had my journey. So with humbleness, I share my bio. Let me read this. Mother B. Burrell serves as Senior Vice President of Communications for Burrell Worldwide, which is an international public relations and marketing firm specializing, peep game, y'all, strategic brand and entertainment management. She's an expert negotiator, consultant, speaker, and activist. Burrell has over 30 years, that sounds like shots fired, 30 years in marketing industry with her expertise in public relations, PR, business development, media relations, and communication. I Mother B, it stopped at communicate, so I don't know what else it says, but that was fire right there. That is Mother B, Burrell Worldwide PR. As you all know, she's having a boot camp on March 12th, and I'll make sure that you get that link. Some of you may have come in later, but I'm asking the women who show up today, the kings and the queens, who are women we should know, who are women we should be celebrating. And International Women's Day is on March 8th. The title of this episode is Celebrating International Women's Day in 2022. You know, it's all about celebrating. It's about you and the events that we want you to show up at. We want you to self-nominate yourself because you need to see yourself as important as the people that you're nominating. I promise you, you're making a difference in the world, one person at a time. Thank you, Mother B. Tina Williams. I celebrate the legend and my shero, Precious L. Williams. Y'all, Tina's one of my best clients. Do you want to know why I say that? I think that you all need to know that every 2 weeks to a month, I get black angels in the mail. This is a woman who took a blow up picture of my grandmother and put it on a poster board. So when y'all see me look over there, I'm looking at my grandmother. My grandmother's been deceased since April 2000. This is a woman who created a whole billboard with me with my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This is a woman who sent me for Christmas on my birthday, like a love letter to me written, in her mom voice for me to always remember I'm a legend in my own time. So, which I can't see is behind me. I have a whole table of black angels. And this one says, be strong and courageous. Your Lord, your God is with you. And so, and I think I'm joking. I'm just going to pull out the two who are right in front of me. God gave music to take us higher. You see the flautist? Do y'all see this? Warrior. And so, the reason why I want to celebrate women is I came from my mother. My grandmother became my mother. And I think of the women in my life, Joanne Francis with Bright Point Health, now Sun River Health, who found a way to find me when I was in St. Louis after my suicide attempt, got me back to New York, got me into the Bowery Mission Women's Center. Even when I was in Bowery Mission, she came every month to check in and make sure that people knew that I was loved. And if anything went wrong, she'd come in and break necks. I'm telling you. I thank my grandmother, Precious Dolores Williams, may God rest her soul, for telling me I had the gift of speech at such a young age. I thank Ty Goodwin of that marketing team for helping me, for seeing the vision in me when I was at my worst and helping me build up to being the killer pitchmaster today. I want to thank her for showing me what was possible. And when I was underpricing myself, she was telling me who I am and to know who I am. And as she celebrates her 50th birthday in Dubai as we speak, I want to thank her for, taking over my social media marketing, my email marketing, for us putting together packages, programs, bundles and everything. Ty, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Even when I was in Boston, Catherine Rose spoke your name to one of our co-authors, and now she wants to work with you. Do you see the power of greatness? I want to thank Pam Coolness and Melissa of Bottomless Closet for booking me to speak on my first speaking engagement, and I spoke at the last graduation. So think about where life has taken you. I want to thank, there's so many people to thank. Dr. Kathleen. I want to thank Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Eta Kappa chapter. I even want to thank Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, national. Thank you for bringing me in. You see this? This is what we do. You see, I am 33 HKO1. How many authors in this book? 33. When did I come on to New York on a 33rd Path train? My girl's born in 1930. I don't want the smoke. I'm telling you. I'm so nice. They gave me that three twice. Do you hear me? I want to thank my friend Precious Frazier. I thank you for being there when it was so dark and reminded me that even if I was homeless, you said you're on hiatus, you're on a sabbatical. Change your language, because when you come back, you're gonna come back with Beyonce. You'll walk with a vengeance. I want to thank my auntie Jackie. I want to thank my cousin Precious. Thank you. I want to thank Julie and her husband Joe for their beautiful home in Vermont. When I was going through surgeries, they were inviting me up to let nature heal me and to let their love heal me. I want to thank the people who bring me in. I want to thank Ivy Simmons. I want to thank my special Joy McLeod. I want to thank my special Ashley Hibbett Page. I want to thank Shaka Phillips. I want to thank Tamaria Kai Perry. I want to thank my number, Jamie Allen George. I want to thank, you know how there's so many people going through my mind, but I just want to say to all of you, there's so many people that I can't even name, but that blessed me. But I hope I throwing their names out there. I'm speaking their names so that God can hear and the world can hear. I want to thank Spelman College for providing me with the best professors ever. Dr. Stephen Naylor, Dr. Oh shoot, he's a man. But anyway, Dr. Stephen Naylor, just oh my goodness, I just there's so much I just want to say. I want to thank Trinity Baptist Church. I want to thank I want to thank just there's so many people to thank. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm thankful. I thank you, LinkedIn. Thank you, Katie Weiss. Thank you for the Odalise Jasmine. Thank you all for bringing me back repeatedly. I want to thank all the people who booked me. I want to thank Lee Hayes. I want to thank all just all the people that bring me. I want to thank Profit First. Anyway, let me stop because I can go in. Let me just make sure I get to all of your comments. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. And every Sunday she sends me a prayer that she makes for me a prayer to for me to set the week off. Before I go to the next person, let me just say this, y'all. I want to make sure that you all know that I have four. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me come off that banner real quick, and I'll come back. Wait, let me just go. Wait, no. Let me go to comments. I'll come back to this, Mother B. Just give me a second. Um, I want to remind you of the four ways you can see me on International Women's Day. Number one, I'm going to be with the Della Leaders Club, which is an international organization from 8:30 to 9:30. I don't have the link just yet. From 8:30 to 9:30, they'll have a number of great women they're celebrating for International Women's Day, and I'm one of them. So I'm going to speak for a few minutes. I'll make sure you get that information later. Number two, we have how to pitch to angel investors to grow your business. It's a free event with the Be Live movement. With that link, you can go in and just sign up, and then if you're approved, then you're gonna go see my event for free at 11 a.m. So it's gonna be no more than 45 minutes. Let's get that day popping. My third event is the Heels to Deals Author Day. So all of us will be on a Zoom link, and we're all going to share with you why we got into this, why a particular chapter is amazing, and what impact we want to have on the next generation of women in sales, and to make sure that sales is not something that people just talk about in a bad way. If you can sell, you can write your own paycheck. And did y'all know that most of the women who have been Fortune 500 in the C-suite come from a sales background? If you can sell, you can do anything, right? Because you're bringing money into a company, you're bringing money into your company, you're impacting the bottom line, right? So Heels to Deals, and our book comes out March 8th, but you can still get the book now, but it really officially comes out March 8th. Finally, I'm speaking at Albany State University for their empowering Black female collegiate entrepreneurs. All of this is on International Women's Day, so yeah, I'm going in 4 times. And here's a link for a free ticket. All these events are free, y'all. All the events are free. And what it really does is it really showcases the depth and breadth of my network, people that you all should get to know so they can get to know you. And so again, if you want the links to those, just let me know and I'll make sure you get it. But I want you to know speaking 4 times on International Women's Day. So let me go back to I'm going to finish off um, Mother B's bio. Burrell is a native of Louisiana, an alumni of Northeast Louisiana University. She's a 2019 award recipient of the best in Beverly Hills Professional Business Services, a 2013 nominee for the EOTM Award, as Entrepreneur of the Year, recognized in Black Meetings and Tourism Magazine as applause in honor of her career life's journey, numerous community service awards, featured in American I Am Cookbook, lifetime member of the National Council of Negro Women, and Professional Business Women of California. Yes! Give it up, give it up, give it up for Mother B, Borough Worldwide, PR. Okay, precious master connector. Find me at www. Go in here. www at Malika. www.malekasimmons.com or message her at https linkedin.com/n/Malika Simmons. That's what I'm talking about. Drop that T. Mother B, www.burrellworldwide.com. Again, everyone, go to each one of these links. I promise you, you're gonna see some. You need to be associated with these women. Oh, Malika, Dr. Dorothy Height. Yes. Dr. Maya Angelou. Yes. Both taught me the possibility of me. Yes. Those are sheroes. Yes. Yes. Y'all see what Sheree just said? And you'll be speaking at the boot camp Beverly Hills this summer, series 3. Let's talk. Did y'all see that? Thank you, Mother B. Oh, we're going to talk about that. So finally, you all, I don't mean to keep you all day, but I definitely just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for coming out to this particular. Thank you all for coming out to this particular session today. This particular episode is all about celebrating the dynamic women in my network and the women you should know each and every day, but especially in Women's History Month, International Women's Day. As you all know, for some of you who came later, I suggest you go through each one of the comments. But here are two amazing things that are available, right? So, number one, Burrell Worldwide is having a boot camp, like a business planning boot camp in Beverly Hills on March 12th. And so you can get the tickets now. They're on Eventbrite. And I'll make sure, again, whatever I say, just ask for those specific links when this is over. And by the end of the day, I'll put it under your name so you know where to go. So business planning, we all need it. We all need to know about strategic vision. We all need to know how to connect with the right partners, the right VIPs. Check that out. And with International Association of Women, thank you, Megan. For International Association of Women, they have free tickets to Together We Rise Summit, which is next weekend. And we have free tickets, free, free. So you already know at the International Associated Women's Summit, you know that there are going to be some heavy hitters. You know there are going to be people you need to connect with who are wanting to see women that they have never interacted with and see where y'all can combine forces, where you can collaborate, where you can support each other financially, where you can buy what they can buy, what you have, you can buy what they have. But again, International Association of Women is about celebrating women, entrepreneurs, corporate women. You need to be a part of these summits, and we got free tickets. Thank you so much, Megan, on behalf of Perfect Pictures by Precious. Thank you, and to Baroa Wise, right? Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart by showing us other events that our queens need to be at. Finally, I'm going to end with this story, and there's so many women that I want to thank, but let me tell you what happened in Boston. So at the event, our Heels to Deals pre-launch of our book. I'm there, I'm seeing, my friends, they show up, it's all love, it's all wonderful, right? And there was this woman, I'm not gonna put her name out here because she knows who she is. So she says that me and Bobby of Innovation Women we have such similar personalities. And so we're Ebony and Ivory. That's what Bobby and I, Ebony and Ivory, right? So I'm like, yeah, we do have similar personalities, right? So as we were getting ready to pack up and leave, this queen came up to me and she said, have you heard of such and such, which is a very famous model, right? And she said, oh, she's about to do something big, and I need to connect you with her because she's someone that you need to know and she needs to know you. And so did you hear what she said? She said, I just need to know her, that she needs to know me because of my skill set and my talent and being a full figure diva and a plus size fashionista. So what she was doing was saying, hey, I know a person you need to know, and that person needs to know you because y'all going to fit hand in glove for this big thing that she's planning. And she said, I'm going to personally. So right then and there, we exchanged LinkedIn information. And I'm just so proud to say that people are who they are of their word. And so you all are going to see some dynamic things. As you can see, I'm affiliated with Burrell Worldwide. As you can see, International Association of Women has always been good to me. Please consider being a member of their organization. Please consider checking out what Burrell Worldwide is doing, because all of us can use PR. All of us can use branding strategies and stuff like that. All of us could. And also with my queens that are on here, from the DM firm with Tasmir to Rena to Yenny to, and I'm sure there's so many other women that I'm forgetting right now. When you show up, show out, y'all. Show up and show out no matter what. Always self-nominate. Do you know that some of the awards I've gotten is because I nominated myself? If I was waiting for everybody to nominate, people are so busy, especially in the pandemic. Nominate yourself. I nominated myself for Maverick of the Year with the Stevie Awards. And I came home with the silver, right behind a woman who's with Amazon Web Services. I came in second behind Amazon. I Maverick of the Year, and I wanted that so bad. So I was so happy to be silver. So get out there, let it be known. And finally, y'all, with Heels to Deals, don't worry. In September 2022, my fourth book is coming. The Queen Pitch. The Queen Pitch. A woman's journey from poverty to purpose to profits. I'm telling y'all, we getting it popping. So again, I want to celebrate International Women's Day with all of you. I want to celebrate this whole month with you. Every day, let's get to let put someone out there that we should be celebrating. We want to give them their flowers today, not when they're gone. Today. I'm gonna go to see my last comments, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I've been going for a whole hour, and I know some of y'all got some places to go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Thank you. You're an amazing leader. Thank you, Farah. It takes one to know one. I salute my mother and father for being the first Black people to build their own home in Louisiana. Say, well, did you go who? Okay. Yes. They said no, and my mother said yes, and we will be the first. And they did. Can we clap for the parents? We clap for the parents. My God. Those are the stories that don't get told. Thank you. Tina, thank you for inspiring me to go to the next level of my destiny. You better believe it. I love you. Love you, Mother B. Gertrude, thank you, Pressure. Love you, Gertrude. Rhonda, had an amazing time. Thank you. Thank you. Farah, great tips. Thank you for all the positivity and energy. Thank you. And you always inspire me, Precious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, as we end right now, you all, let me just say this to you. Thank you for coming back to another exciting edition of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show. Our episode today was on celebrating International Women's Day in 2022. If you know of someone who should watch this particular episode, put their names in the comments and why they should come. I will not contact them, but show them why they should come and why every Sunday, unless I'm speaking somewhere, is important. And for those of you who don't know, I am an international professional speaker. I'm a corporate trainer for big tech, financial services companies, banks. As we speak, my schedule is filling up. We even have things for 2023. Please believe I'm who I say I am as a killer pitch master. I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion, and I create the type of killer pitches that help you slay all competition. That's why they call me the killer pitch master. To reach out to me, my website is www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com, and there it is right there. And hold on. Yeah, I'll put it right there. www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. On LinkedIn, I am Precious L. Williams, Killer Pitch Master. Got to stay on brand. On Facebook, I'm at Perfect Pitch P. On Twitter, I'm at Perfect Pitch P. And on Instagram, I'm at Perfect Pitches P. I have my own YouTube channel, Perfect Pitches by Precious. And again, if you ever want to go to my website, check out my one-on-one services, check out my group training services, my digital and online trainings, and also check out my events. Those 4 probably aren't on there because they're happening so fast, but I speak multiple times a month all over this nation, and towards the end of the year, back all over the world. So I love you all. Mwah. I thank you so much. If you need any of the links, please be specific about the links you need. If you need all four for the things I'm doing on Tuesday, if you just want to know, my website link or how to get in contact with me, put what you need specifically, and I will make sure by the end of today to have that in either your inbox or under your comment. Okay. It's been a pleasure being with you all. This show means the world to me. When I knew it was 5 years old, I knew to have a talk show. I've had three here in New York City under the Bloomberg administration. Wait, let me just say this. Facebook user, thank you. From Tracy Price, thank you, Queen. And LinkedIn user, love it. Again, I'm so happy to be here with all of you. I want you to have an awesome Sunday. I'm going to get out of here and go pick up some medication and get some things together, finish up on some things. But again, I am Precious Williams, 33HK01. I am Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and I am the proud host of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster Show here every Sunday. Come check out what we're doing. Come meet amazing people. Don't forget that Burrell Worldwide is having they're having business planning and strategy boot camp that's happening this Saturday. Also, International Association of Women is having Together We Rise virtual summit. We have free tickets to that. So all those links, let me know if you want Burrell Worldwide links, if you want their Eventbrite link, if you want International Association of Women links to get your free tickets to the virtual event. Let me know. It's been a pleasure. Mwah. Happy International Women's Day 2022. And just like this angel, go get your blessings. Thank you. Bye.